Wow. Fire.
What's going on, everybody? What it do? I'm back again with another video, and this video is gonna be probably a little bit shorter, probably a little bit different, and it's gonna be a video for all my gamers out there. As you can see, I'm back with the PlayStation shirt, cause you know. Anyway, today I'm gonna talk about Microsoft versus Sony, my thoughts on the Xbox versus the PlayStation throughout the years, and even up to date. As a lot of y'all gamers know, we got the Xbox Series X 3, 4, 5, 1, 2 versus the PlayStation 5. So we've got some interesting stuff coming up for next gen, and you know, I'm actually for one excited, and I know a lot of y'all are too. So let's jump right into the video. First thing I want to talk about is the sales for the last gen, or the previous gen, or the current. PS4 outsold Xbox, obviously. And I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a little bit biased, obviously, but there's a reason for it. Obviously, numbers show, and I have personal reasons. But the facts still remain, PS4 outsold Xbox, and specifically the PS4 Pro sold 65 million more units than the Xbox One X. I think it comes all the way down to sales. At the end of the day, sales matter more than the power of the console. And we'll talk more about that later, but right now I'm just gonna say, for anybody out there, ask yourself this question. What would you want more? Would you want your console to sell more, or would you want your console to be the biggest, baddest console out there? Part of the reason why Sony sales are exponentially higher is because of the exclusives that they put out on their console. Exclusives sell consoles. And it's been proven throughout the years. People buy consoles to play a specific video game. And even so, Sony's exclusives, whether it be The Last of Us, whether it be God of War, whether it be Spider-Man, those games are games that people are intrigued to play. Xbox has Halo, they've got Gears, they've got Forza, they've got some good stuff, but those games don't last as long as these exclusives that Sony has. I mean, they're story-driven games. Most people out here watch movies, right? So why not play a movie? And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not your cup of tea. Maybe that's why you're playing on Xbox. And there's nothing wrong with playing on Xbox. But to me, PlayStation's where it's at. Now, I want to talk about my personal experience with Xbox. So, growing up, like I mentioned in my Last of Us 2 review, go check that out. Growing up, I got my second system, well, my third system ever, and my own personal system was a Sony PlayStation. The original PlayStation, the gray one, the brown. That was my first ever system and my first personal system, and I loved it dearly. And so obviously the PS2 came out, and of course, I had to get it on my 12th birthday. Around that time, the Xbox came out, and the Xbox was hot, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, it was either the PS2 or the Xbox. Most people had a PS2. Anyway, Halo came out, and I remember there was this kid on my block. He was one of my best friends at the time. His name was Mike, and he had an Xbox. He didn't have a PS2, he had an Xbox, and the entire summer we would go over there and we would spend all day, every single weekday of the summer when our parents were at work, we would go over there and we'd play Halo all day, like all day, which was a lot of fun. Halo was dope, and it was very competitive. You know, it was, to me, it was like the next step up from GoldenEye. I can't remember any first-person shooters on PlayStation that were played like Halo was. And so then, you know, the next gen came out, and it was the PS3 versus the Xbox 360. And at that time, I just got my first job at Target. I was 16 years old, and I was working at Target. And I was starting to save up money because I knew the next gen consoles were coming out before the price points were released. PS3 comes out, and they drop a $600 price tag. Listen, I don't know who y'all are, and I don't know what y'all been through, but it's hard for me to believe that a lot of y'all at 16 years old has $600 just sitting around to go drop on a console. right? So that wasn't happening. That was already just game. I can't do it. Love you, PlayStation, but gotta go. So I dropped the money on the Xbox 360. I also got fired from Target. That'll be another video. But I got the Xbox, and sure enough, I played football, and a lot of kids on my football team had Xbox as well. And so that ended up being my first online experience was with the Xbox 360, and I had a lot of fun. I still have a lot of my friends on there, and it's funny because a lot of my friends, I actually call them by their gamer tag name in real life, still to this day. So I had a lot of fun on Xbox 360. I can't knock it, man. I played a lot of games on that, but I eventually did get a PS3 when the price tag dropped. And eventually, it was my 21st birthday. I was 21, and my girlfriend got me a year subscription to Xbox Live. Now, when I first signed up for the Xbox 360, when I first signed up for Live, I had an old AOL screen name and an old AOL email address that I didn't really use. Remember, I was 16 years old when I signed up for this. So she bought me the Xbox Live, and I went to go, I couldn't remember the password and everything to get on, but I had my newer email, my more current email, the one that I have now to this day. And so I call up Xbox and I'm like, hey, can you guys just switch the emails on the Xbox Live? Just switch it. Sounds simple, right? Dude on the line talking about so, oh yeah, I'll switch it for you. I got you. Doesn't do it. A couple months go by and I call him back up. I'm like, apparently they switched it, but I still can't log in to my Live. I just want to play some video games. Like, it should just be a real quick fix. Just switch it over. Nah, fam, you gotta buy more Live. I'm sorry, what? That's $50. Like, $50 isn't a whole lot of money, but I'm not about to just drop $50 again to play Live. Like, come on. Switch the email. You feel me? Nah, you gotta buy more. You gotta buy more Live. That's how it works. That's how we do it around here. This is how we do it. And that right there just pissed me off. I was like, look, see, this is why. I'm gonna just go to PlayStation. So, and I had the PS3 luckily, so I just hooked that boy up, and I literally have not looked back ever since. Now, obviously, I got friends that got Xbox One, but most of my friends have PS4, and this is why. Because PS4's online community has stepped up. Microsoft's online community is hands down the best, and I'll give them that. And PS4's had their issues with the PlayStation Network getting hacked and all kinds of stuff like that. I haven't heard anything like that from Microsoft. However, your games suck. They're not fire. They're not fire. The only games that are fire are the games that are on all platforms. Your exclusives are not that good. Forza maybe. But like what you got? What you got? Halo? Still? In 2020? Now let's talk about the Xbox Series X reveal and the PlayStation 5 reveal. Now I watch both because I'm a gamer. I love video games, and I don't care if I can't stand Xbox. I'll still watch. I want to know what's going on in the community. So I watched the Xbox Series X, the reveal with all the games, the showcase, and it wasn't bad. They did show a lot of stuff that you're kind of like, all right, next, where's when are we gonna get a new Gears or something like that? They showed Forza, which Forza's nice. All right, I'll give you all that. But they showed the new Halo that's getting ready to come out, which is like, and they showed that game Scorn, which that looks weird in a way that I kind of am like, And now am I gonna get a Series X? But one of my closest friends, Pity Pat, you know who you are. He's gonna get one. I might have to slide through. I ain't gonna spend the money on it. But I will be playing Scorn, hopefully, if he gets it. It's all about him. If he, I might get it for his birthday. With the PS5 reveal, I had a little bit more fun. Now, was it super awesome? No, but you got to remember, like, these are all third-party titles. These are all, you know, these aren't your main blockbuster titles besides the Horizon Forbidden West, which is the second installment to the Horizon series, and then the Spider-Man Miles Morales, which most people are excited for because that Spider-Man was on point. Straight like that. It was just... Let me tell you something. I had so much fun with that. I'm actually probably going to go back and play it again. And I'm going to start streaming soon too, because that's something that I feel like I should have been doing, and I didn't know how to do it. I knew that you could stream straight off the PS4, and you can do that on the Xbox. I'm not saying it's solely a PS4 thing, but I can stream straight off the PS4. Why haven't I done that? I'm also looking forward to playing Godfall. Me and my boy Nick, we were talking about it the other day. That looks interesting. It's not, I don't think that's an exclusive. I think Xbox also has it. Here's the thing. I know y'all got Forza. We got Gran Turismo. Is Forza better? Yeah. But is Gran Turismo still dope? Yeah. So I'm looking forward to playing Gran Turismo as well. Another game that's gonna be something on my radar is Ratchet & Clank. I played most of the Ratchet & Clank games. Ratchet & Clank is like a feel-good, fun game. It's full of nostalgia. It's kind of like Crash Bandicoot. Although, listen, let me tell you something about that Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Listen. That's not the same game we played back in the day. That boy is rage worthy. That boy right there. Look. Nah, look. Oh my God. Just thinking about it right now is getting my blood boiling. It's fun, but I can't, man. I can't, but I'm telling you right now, if you haven't played Crash Insane Trilogy, it's been out for a hot minute. If you have not played it and you're not the kind of person to rage at video games, look, that boy's not the game for you. It's hard. It's a lot harder than the first one, the original. But Ratchet & Clank is something I'm gonna be going after. And then Kenna Bridge of the Spirits is another game that I am looking forward to. I like those animated style games, and it looks like another story-driven game that I'll be interested in. But just like I said, that Crash Bandicoot is something that, you know, that induced rage within me, that brought out the most ragey Sean there ever was. I have never played a Souls game, right? Because bro, let me tell you something. I am going to play Demon Souls, the remake, on PS5, and I will be streaming it so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Because listen, I rage. That's something I'm known for by my friends and family, and apparently it's real funny, but when I'm raging, I'm not having a good time. I mean, I'm having a good time, but so y'all be on the lookout for that. Demon Souls PS5, I will be streaming that as soon as it comes out. That's gonna be a launch title, and I'm getting it at launch. Another thing is that people think that the power of the system equals sales. The PlayStation sells more, once again, I mentioned, because of the fact that they're exclusives. You know, they sell the console. And will I admit that a lot of kids get the PS4? Yeah, but I mean, a lot of adults get it too. Everybody just wants the Sony PlayStation. The Sony PlayStation, it ranks superior in the gaming world. It just does. It does, and it's facts. It's facts. You can go on the internet and look up all the little stats that you want, and you will find that PlayStation is at the top of every single one. I mean, even Nintendo is ranked higher than Xbox. Straight like that. It's just, you know, Nintendo's got great exclusives as well. So exclusives sell consoles. So all you people out there that are like, the Xbox is way more powerful, and Xbox should be focusing more on putting more money into their exclusives and making better exclusives. You can build this console up to be a titan, but if there's no games to play on it, then who's going to buy the console? They will always stray back to the PlayStation or the Nintendo. The Switch is I don't have a Switch, but the Switch is dope. I mean, I play Super Smash Brothers every chance I can. Exclusive. Look at that. Another one. Breath of the Wild. I still haven't played that yet, but I'm thinking about getting a Switch to play Breath of the Wild. Come on, like, exclusives sell consoles. and I'm sick. I'm pissed off that freaking Xbox got Kingdom Hearts. I'm so pissed at that. Kingdom Hearts is my favorite video game series of all time. Freaking Xbox got it. That pissed me off. But I understand. Square Enix, you want the money. Disney, you want the money. I get it. Putting it on Xbox will allow a whole different branch of people to be able to play it. But it's like, those people don't care. In my personal opinion, they don't care. It's the people that have been with you guys since the PS2. Those are the people that care. Those are the true Kingdom Hearts fans. These people won't play the next Kingdom Hearts, I'm sure of it. But that's just my own opinion. Maybe they will. But hey, that's it for the video today, guys. I feel like I've ranted long enough. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And go ahead and give me a like if you want. You don't have to. But I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.
I don't care what your friends say or what other people say.